नमस्ते बिटिया, सदा खुश रहो. God bless you all. I am Jamian, Dr. Alka Jain, Associate Professor and HOD in the Department of Community Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. The topic for today's digital session is air pollution. Now, what is air pollution? Air pollution is a constant and menacing problem throughout the world due to man's own activities like industrialization and urbanization. And it is increasing progressively during the past few decades. Air pollution is not only a public health problem but also an economic प्रॉब्लम. तो मेनली जो एयर पोल्यूशन होता है वो मेनली एक्टिविटीज में अपनी ह्यूमन की खुद की एक्टिविटीज की वजह से, उसके इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन की वजह से, अर्बनाइजेशन की वजह से ही एयर पोल्यूशन होता है. अभी जब लॉकडाउन पीरियड चल रहा है लास्ट 2 मंथ से, तब एयर पोल्यूशन में बहुत ज़्यादा कमी आई है. और यू कैन सी द एनवायरमेंट इज वेरी क्लीन nowadays. Now, air is what we breathe every second, even during sleep. So, air is so important, and the pollution of air is a serious issue. Air pollution is the addition of the gases, chemicals, and particle matters into the atmosphere. Contamination of the air by noxious gases and minute particles of solid and liquid. So, the air becomes polluted from the contamination of noxious gases and minute particles of solid and liquid. Now, the mainly air pollutants can be classified in two main major portions. The first one is chemical pollutants, and the second one is biological pollutants. In chemical pollutants, there may be particulate matters, gases, or metals. And particulate matters are dust, smoke, soot, sand, grit, etc. What is particulate matter? It is the sum of all solid and liquid particles suspended in air, many of which are hazardous. And this complex mixture includes both organic and inorganic particles such as dust, pollen, smoke, and liquid droplets. So the particulate matter comes in the chemical pollutants. The other chemical pollutants are gases. The many type of gases are there: carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, CH4, methane, nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide, and methyl isocyanide, and fluorohydrocarbons. And the third part is metals. The main metals: arsenic, beryllium, copper, zinc, lead, and carcinogens are comes in these metals part. So in chemical pollutants, there are mainly three portions. The first one is particulate matters, gases, and then metals. What comes in biological pollutants? In biological pollutants, mainly pathogens and spores comes. Although the Earth's atmosphere extends to several kilometers above the surface, it is the only first 30 kilometers that hold the major portion of the atmospheric gases. And the man is the concerned only with the first 8 to 10 kilometers of the atmosphere. And the degree of air pollution is influenced by topography. And now, what is topography? Topography is atmospheric temperature, humidity, atmospheric pressure, and air movements. So by these four factors, these four factors come to form a topography. In topography, atmospheric temperature, ह्यूमिडिटी, नमी जो होती है वातावरण के अंदर, एटमॉस्फेरिक टेम्परेचर तापमान जो होता है, एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर, एंड एयर मूवमेंट. Pollutants are affected by the sunlight and temperature inversions. Now, in what sunlight affects pollutants, the UV rays of the sun acts on the oxides of the nitrogen and other hydrocarbons and form photooxidants which are irritant to the conjunctiva, nose, throat, and respiratory mucous membrane. Now, what is temperature inversion? Normally, the air near the surface of the earth is warmer than the air higher up. So, warmer air being lighter moves up, expands, and becomes cool, and the pollution is diluted and dispersed. While the air of the upper layer being cool and heavy, and it comes down. So, this is a turbulent flow. If fog is present under such conditions of temperature inversion, water vapor condenses around the smoke particles and forms smoke. Intense smoke is lethal, and such temperature inversion often persists for several days, as you can see in Delhi, and resulting in acute episodes of respiratory illness, suffocation, and death. Now, what are the sources of air pollution? Mainly, two sources are either outside sources or either inside. In outside sources, it is combustion of gasoline and other hydrocarbon fuels in cars, trucks, and airplanes. The next is burning of fossil fuels, in which comes oil, coal, and dinosaur bones. Insecticides, herbicides, everyday radioactive fallouts, dust from fertilizers, mining operations, livestock feedlots. So all these are the sources of outside air pollution. Now, what is livestock feedlots? A feedlot or feed yard is a type of animal feeding operation which is used in intensive animal farming, notably beef, cattle, but also swine, horses, sheep, turkeys, chickens, or ducks prior to slaughter. Now, these are the outside sources of outside air pollution, and in these slides, you can see the sources of indoor air pollutions. In indoor air pollutions, sources like tobacco, smoke, stove, aerosol, sprays produces pollutants like respirable particles, and carbon monoxide is the mainly comes from the combustion equipments, stove, gas heaters. Gas cookers and cigarettes produces nitrogen dioxide. Coal combustion produces sulfur dioxides. Combustion or respiration mainly produces carbon dioxide. Particle board, carpet, adhesive insulation mainly forms formaldehyde, solvents, adhesives, resin, products, aerosol sprays, mainly other organic vapors comes from these sources. Ozone comes from electric arcs in UV light sources. Mineral fibers comes from appliances, and asbestos mainly from insulation and fireproofing. Now, here it is how air pollutions form, and the reason is given here. By the increasing traffic, a cloud of smoke from the exhaust of a vehicle is produced. From growing cities, what happens by growing cities? Smoke from a factory and chimney. Rapid economic development mainly causes eruption of a volcano. Industrializations mainly causes cigarette smoking, and apathetic people mainly causes burning of leaves. Now, here you can see the picture of a industry, and pollutions, air pollution which is come from the chimney of these industries, and why this is so? Because this is the mainly the humans which are the main causes of the air pollutions. By industry, including factories and power plants, burn large quantities of fuel. Burning coal and petroleum releases sulfur dioxides and nitrogen oxides into the air. Airplanes, boats, and cars burn petroleum, releasing carbon monoxides and carbon dioxides. These are the sources of the air pollutions, and the cause behind these sources are the only human being, the industrializations. The waste of landfills releases methane, and sulfur oxides, carbon monoxides, and carbon dioxides, methane, all have a very negative effect on the air quality. These pollutants can also contribute to the greenhouse effects. Now, the sources of air pollutants. In previous slides, I have described about the indoor sources and outdoor sources. Now, broadly, grouped in mainly four groups. The first one is automobiles, the second one is industries, third one is domestic sources, and fourth one is miscellaneous. Now, in automobiles, motor vehicles are a major source of air pollution throughout the urban areas. They emit hydrocarbons, carbon monoxides, lead, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. In strong sunlight, certain of these hydrocarbons and oxides of nitrogen may be converted in the atmosphere into photochemicals or pollutants of oxidizing nature. Now, the second factor is industries. In industries, emit large amounts of pollutants into the atmospheres. In the factories, combustion of oil, fuel to generate heat and power produces smoke, sulfur dioxides, nitrogen oxides, and fly ash. In many industries, discharge carbon monoxides, carbon dioxides, ozone, hydrogen sulfide, and sulfur dioxides. Industries discharges their waste from high chimneys at high temperature and high speed. Here in these pictures, you can see the serious effects of these chimneys and waste discharges from the factories. Now, the third one is the domestic sources. Domestic sources are the combustion of coal, wood, or oil, and the major sources of smoke, dust, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides are produced by these sources. And in miscellaneous, it comprises burning of refuse, incinerators, pesticides, spraying natural sources, and nuclear energy programs. All these contributes to the air pollution. Now, the meteorological factors. Although Earth's atmosphere extends to several layers above the surface, it is only the first 30 kilometers that hold the major portion of the atmospheric gases. And the level of atmospheric pollution at any one time depends upon the meteorological factors, topography, air movement, and climates. If the topography is dominated by mountains, the winds becomes weak and calm, and pollutant tends to concentrate in the breathing zone. The vertical diffusion of pollutants depends upon the temperature gradients, and when there is a rapid cooling of lower layer of air, there is a little vertical motion and the pollutants and water vapors remains trapped at the lower levels and the result is smoke. So what comes in smoke? It is particulates, especially lead, nitrous oxides, potassium, carbon monoxides and other toxic chemicals. तो ये मेनली जो स्मोक होता है जिसकी वजह से अपने को जो स्काई है वो बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं दिखाई देता, दिल्ली में तो बहुत ज्यादा है इसका इफेक्ट स्मोक का। और उस स्मोक के अंदर मेनली क्या कंटेंट्स होते हैं? नाइट्रोजन, नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड्स, पोटेशियम, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड्स एंड मेनली लेड, particulates matter. This is a picture, clear cut picture of a smoke in which is compared the without any smoke in the environment. See, you can see here in this pictures a very clear picture of the sky. आसमान में बिल्कुल आप साफ देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे बिल्कुल यहाँ पे बादल दिखाई दे रहे हैं और जहाँ पे यहाँ पे स्मोक की वजह से बिल्कुल सब कुछ स्मोकी हो गया, धुंधला दिख रहा है, कुछ भी नहीं क्लियरली विजिबल नहीं हो पा रहा है. The temperature inversion, which is more frequent in the winter months than in spring or summer, is a threat to human health. More than 100 substances which pollutes air have been identified, and some of them are जैसे कि मैं पहले बता चुकी हूँ, ये बहुत सारे जो पॉल्यूटेंट्स हैं, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड, लेड, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, हाइड्रोकार्बन्स, कैडमियम, हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड, ओजोन, particulate matter. So this is all about the air pollution, and it is the part 1. I hope you understood well about this session. If you have any queries related to this topic, please comment in the comment box. Thank you. And this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur.